Hey everyone, welcome back here to Music with Ryan, and today I've got a free guitar lesson. I'm going to cover the song The Weight by a group called The Band, of course. Very classic song, great sing-along tune as well. I just got done jamming with this with some friends this weekend, and so it made me want to do a lesson. It's also a request from a student out there. Thank you, a good one at that. So this one's going to be completely free, and if you would like the sheet music for it, just sign up in the link below. There's a link, and you sign up for my newsletter, and I'll shoot you over the free sheet music, okay? So something I might write up in my private lessons, and I'll also send over a strumming key. It has 14 of the most common strumming patterns that I see and teach in my lessons. So yeah, it's a good beginning tool to have. All right, so again, got a free lesson. Sign up for the free sheet music. And I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit for you so you can see what you're working with here. Hopefully I can get a good one in, and then we'll start breaking it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where I can rest my head. Hey mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? He said, and shook my hand, no was all he said. Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. So there it was. I think I messed up a little a lyric or two in there, but you get the gist of it, okay? So a great song. It's a lot of fun to play. I've been playing this for years and still enjoy it. I'm going to just kind of bring the camera in a little bit here. We're going to get a little bit more of a close-up, and we're going to talk about the strumming patterns. There's kind of 2 different strumming patterns we're working from, and there's 3 different parts of the tune: intro / mid-tro, verse, and chorus. All right, and we're going to break it all down slowly and work on the right hand. Free lesson. Sign up for the free sheet music. I think you get the point. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Thanks for watching. We're going to start with the intro / mid-tro and outro. They play this at the beginning, in between the verses, and in between each verse and at the end. And so let's just do the chords real quick. I'm going to do a G chord, and I like to play what I call kind of a full G. Some of you might do this G, and that's totally fine, or maybe like this. That works, but I like to have these 2 down here on the B and the G. And yeah. And this is kind of like a nice beginning, or not beginning, but like a advanced beginner tune, or like an intermediate song. So if you're kind of advanced beginner level, it's a great song for that, because you got your bar chord in there and everything. But stay on course here, Ryan. So G chord. And then it's going to be what I call G / F sharp is next. Okay, it's called slash chord, or inversion would be a proper term. So 2nd fret on the low E with my first finger, and then these 2 still stay here. I want to make sure that the A string doesn't ring out. So my first finger is barely touching that A string. Okay, G / F sharp, and then E minor. And sometimes I like to keep my pinky on the high E string in the 3rd fret for the E. It's still an E minor. I'm just adding an extra G note. If you don't have it on there, it's still the same chord. No foul, no harm intended there. Okay, E minor, and then C. G. And sometimes if I land here with this G, this style G, I'll just use my second finger on on the F sharp. So I don't want to confuse you. Some people like one way, but there's always more than one way. That's the deal. And so whatever G is most comfortable for you, because sometimes one or the other has just been the one you've been using more, and they both can work, okay? So you don't have, but on the other hand, it's good to know how to do both. It really is. So I'll just play that intro. The pattern here for the first couple, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and so all that's the same right there. And I might say to or I could say down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, and some people say this G/F sharp sounds kind of funny, and it will when you're playing slow. It will kind of sound dissonant, but as it goes by real fast, it'll sound just fine. So, and you want to bring that note forward. You want to bring that bass line forward, okay? And that'll help too. If that note's not coming through, it will sound a little goofy, but we want to hear the moving line. I even hit the bass note on the D chord. So I'm hitting the low note, low note, low note, low note. On that first drum, I'm hitting the bass note or the lowest note of the chord. And again, my strum directions are all the same. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. One more time. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. I'm not doing anything with my thumb. It's just kind of hovering over here just so I don't hit the low string. In case I do, it's muted, but. All right, and then on the C chord, the strumming is just a little bit different. Up, down, 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 up. Down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay? Down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Two measure strumming pattern there on the C chord, and it's kind of syncopated. So one of the tricks is that my right hand was moving the whole time, and even though I'm not hitting the strings, it's still moving back and forth. Okay, and you want to keep everything fluid and going really well. So. I gave a little accent or a little hit. Down. I gave a little hit there. Down, up, down, down. That's the first half. And then it's up, down, 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 up. Second half. Up, down, down, down. Okay. So that's one of the more trickier areas in this tune. Cool, so there is the intro, mid-tro, and outro. So that kind of connects all the parts. Let's check out the verse. Alright, so for the verse, just do the chords real quick. And we have G. Any old G you'd like to play will be just fine. G. And then we have B minor is the second chord. The third chord of the key of G. And if you are new to B minor, it might be a little tricky. I always show people the shorthand B minor, which is 2nd fret E, 3rd fret B, 4th fret D, 4th fret G. Now when you do that, you can only hit the bottom 4 strings, okay? You can only strum the bottom 4 strings, and you won't get that low B note in there, but there it is. Okay, and then when you're ready, you can just take your first finger and bar across the 2nd fret and strum from the A string on down. And you'll have your full B minor chord. So 2, 4, 4, 3, 2, B minor. And that shape's movable. You can move that all around. B minor, C minor, D minor, E minor, so forth. Okay, but sticking with the B minor, I'm going to play the bar, and then it's C, and back to G. Okay, and it just repeats that. And it repeats it actually 4 times, okay? So those are the chords for the verse. So the pattern's a little bit different. So on the strumming key, if you downloaded and signed up and got the strumming key, the sheet music and the strumming key, I'm kind of working from strum pattern number 4, kind of just minus one little strum, but strum pattern number 4, and that's down, 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 down. And the first couple downs, I'm just sticking to the lower portions of the strings, okay, or the lower portions of the chord. And so it's like I'm kind of accenting on 1, down, down. And that second beat is kind of staccato or short. Not necessarily staccato, it's just kind of short, and it's almost ghosted in that I'm just barely hitting the low string of that note, or of the chord. 3, and then accent on 3. So accent on 1 and 3, okay? And barely hit on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and so it's one measure for each. Okay, so it's 4 counts for G, 4 counts for B, 4 counts for C. And 4 counts for G, and then it starts over, so G's kind of twice in a row, really. At the end there. I'm not going to go over all the little extra tidbits, but because this lesson would get really long real quick, but you can start to add some extra strums in there. 1, 2, down, up, down, up. Okay, I added a few extra down ups on the last half of that G chord. Alright, so just finishing up with that, the verse part. Just remember kind of the strumming pattern, but it's kind of more about the groove, getting those accents right, because we can just strum, but that's not quite the same atmosphere or the energy that we're hearing and feeling. Okay, so it's more about getting those accents on 1 and 3 and just kind of really falling into that groove. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Really get comfortable with that, okay? And then if you want to take it a step farther, you kind of want to tap your foot in 2, because the song is kind of felt in halftime, and I don't want to get too in-depth about it because it can get a little confusing. I mean, I'm counting in 4 on my pattern, but I'm tapping my foot in 2, and you kind of hear the drums is kind of giving it a halftime feel. And so I don't want to get too confused, but just kind of know I 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 1, 2. Try that as an exercise, all right? See how it goes. But here's the verse. I was feeling about a half past dead. Just need to find a place where I can rest my head. Okay, so it's that, and then 2 more times. So let's go ahead and check out the chorus now. And the chorus starts on G, and you know, take a load off Fanny. Take a right into the intro part, or the intro. So goes back and forth between G and C, and I'm still going to use that same strumming pattern for the most part. I might add some extra strums, but that I was using in the verse. Take a load off Fanny. Sorry. Take a load for free. Take a load off down, down, and then down, down, and you put the load right on me. So that part can get a little confusing. I think there's a short measure in there, but it's, you know, and you put the load right on me. And it goes right on me is like the mid-tro part. Right on me. Okay, so that's how that part connects right there. So, follow me and he caught me. So then we'll go into the chorus here. Here we go. To G, down, 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 down. Take a load for free. Down, 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 down. And then 2 hits. So 1, 2. You put the load right on me. And I like to give a little tap in there to help me just keep my time. Sometimes if someone's not keeping a steady beat in there, we can get off with all of our ands and when to come back in at the end. I've kind of experienced some, like, oh, when are we going to and then it just gets off time. So I just like to keep a nice steady little beat there. So again, the same strumming pattern, pretty much number 4 from the strum key. And I might add a little bit, but again, for the most part, if you're just starting out, stick to the basic, and then you can add more once you get really comfortable with it. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. 1, 2. So right there, take a load for free. Might add extra little strum right before those 2 little hits. Take a load off Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny. Yeah, so 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1 and you put the load right on me. Okay, so just play along with me on some of those parts. If they get a little too confusing, extra strum here, extra strum there, play along. Use your ears and your eyes and your ears, and try to absorb it. I know sometimes it's tricky, and if you're still a beginner, then it might be a little tricky. But I promise you, just need to put in the time. Last time. Kind of did a little walk in there. 3 and 4 and me. Okay, you can come right in on me, or you can add a little, to build into that. 3 and 4 and me. And on the performance right at the beginning of the video, I might have been doing some palm muting. Okay, we've got a few videos on how to palm mute. You can check those out, but I'm not going to dive into it. But I wanted to let you know, there was definitely some other things I was doing on there. Some other little tricks to spice it up. Again, it's still kind of an advanced beginner arrangement, sticking to something basic, something really concrete you can strum and play along to. So sign up for the free sheet music down there. Make a comment. Let me know what you thought. All right, guys. Till next time.